You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog balls confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nub. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Key, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in these motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it's nothing. Nothing. Got a woman on the bed. Man made the car. Carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to kick us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water like it's never no man. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Make them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world.
Chicago, Chicago, what a town, what a town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll stick around. On State Street, that great street, yeah, Chicago and the Democratic Party. On this season 9, episode 16 of Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced, we'll be discussing the 2024 Democratic National Convention that is currently going on in Chicago, Illinois. We'll be discussing the unfolding story of the bullshit of the Democratic Convention in Chicago. Please call in with your questions, comments, and concerns. We would love for KAMALASEXUALS to call in as well and tell us why we should vote for CURRYMALA anti-Black Harris. Okay, the call-in number is 516-418-5996. Press 1 and you'll be live on the air. This episode is for those 18 years of age and older. This is episode 16 of season 9. And this episode is also being semicasted on Streamyard, YouTube, Frontline Black News. Okay, our hashtags are as follows: election 2024, Black people, reparations 1968, Los Angeles Times, the Denver Post, the Bay Area, Joe Gibson, New Era, Detroit, New York Times, Cartoon News Network, Fakes News known as Fox News, DNC Convention, Chicago, DNC 2024 Democratic Party, the Chicago Defenders, Chicago Sun-Times, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Tim Walz, Black Community, Black Votes Matter Today, Sarge, and Chef Rob. Okay, we're going to bring in here, we got an unknown caller here. I think I know who this is. Okay, unknown caller, where are you calling from?
Man, I'm going to have fun with this show. If you're the only way you can keep me having fun with this show is to mute me. You better get that mute button ready right away.
Yeah, no, Sarge, we got you unmuted, and then
we got Sarge in the building.
Okay, and then of course what's happening there, ladies and gentlemen, in my birthplace of Crook County. Okay, they call it Cook, but it was the home of Al Capone for many years, and they have certain traditions there. Tonight is no different, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, they're going to sit there, give us a prepackaged garbage. They're not saying nothing about no reparations. They're saying nothing about these murder-ass cops. Right. You see what I'm saying? Out here, they're killing unarmed. But, okay, the kangaroo court. They go back and, the dump, right?
Yeah,
well, they got a building here in Las Vegas named after them right here, man, and would love to see the wrecking ball off of it. Sarge, go ahead and take us away. Let's start the.
Well, I didn't even get no intro in. Greetings, Black family, from the Mile High Income and Illegal Migrant Flooded City. I've been watching this nonsense on the TV the past 2 days. Like you said, Shabaka, they ain't got no policy. They ain't talking about nothing but abortion. And they talking about voting for this broad, and they ain't told us one reason why we should vote for her. So we would love for you KAMALASEXUALS who love to troll our pages online to call in and tell us why we should even waste our time with CURRYMALA ain't Black Harris. Go ahead, Sarge.
Man, I don't know where to begin with these damn Democrats. So help me God, man. Now, I know you mentioned your kick about the police killing all people. I believe the police killed 3 people in all of Chicago this year, and they wounded 4. So there's 7 people in Chicago police have shot, every one of which was ruled a justifiable shooting. Let's get that straight. Wait a minute. Do you know how many people have been shot in Chicago this year? 5. as we speak.
How many, Sarge?
Today.
Hey, Lady Che, thanks for joining us.
344 people, 3 of which were killed by Chicago police. Shot and wounded, 1,648. That's a total of 1,992 total homicides of all types involving fire, feet, knives, whatever. 391. And 3 of them were killed by the police.
Okay, sorry.
So I just want you to keep that in perspective.
It looks like a shit show.
Okay,
It's a motherfucking watermelon.
You know, and I know.
Wait, do you disagree or agree with what I just said?
Okay, Sarge. The only thing I can say about that is
you disagree, and then make a statement if you put. I just want to know if you agree or not.
I thought about cutting it.
You sound like one of these kangaroo courts. You know what I'm saying?
Kangaroo courts, man. Statements of fact. I'm either right or I'm not.
Oh Lord, you're just
okay. That's Chicago. They have certain traditions. There, okay. It does have a high homicide rate. It does
about all the murders in Chicago.
After all, Sark, it was the home of Al Capone, and they have certain traditions.
They back protesting,
I know it. The American people know it. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I could say about that is this, that we have stated all along, Sarge, this is the more reason for economical self-sufficient.
Eating a whole watermelon.
This is why we got to get our children out of these damn public indoctrination centers.
Because it's real
because now the most disgusting and sickening thing that I heard in the last couple of days is that they're going to have tampons and feminine napkins in boys' restrooms.
I think that was in there for 2 weeks now.
You missed out on the big thing. You understand that Democrats right now in Chicago, as we speak, the Democrat Party has got Moloch offering
connection is stupid.
Did you hear what I just said?
You and I are in agreement on that.
That run around offering free abortions and are expected to perform as many as 45 free abortions outside the Democratic National Committee. This is how devoted these people are to the sacrament of baby killing.
Fully empowered.
Okay, Sarge, you'll get no argument from me. Now, I'm looking at a sickening... Hold on, Sarge. Now, I'm seeing a very...
Most of those will be black, Negroid, Nubian, whatever you want to call them. Most of them are going to be black.
Sarge.
Okay, Sarge, you'll get no argument from me on me. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't want to mention it.
No, Sarge, I just want to mention that I'm looking at a very, very disgusting site here on Cartoon Network, and it is that sick-ass Gavin Newsom.
Oh my God.
And I really wish that Mary Daly's crews were there to whoop his ass like they did Dan Rather, man, in 1968. And they beat Dan Rather's ass bad, you know what I'm saying? Gruesome Newsom is up there. You know,
my man, Dr. Pauline McNicholas, the chief medical officer of Planned Parenthood, Great Rivers, told the New York Post outside of the Moloch mobile.
So, rumor has it, Lady Che, that
He said outside the Moloch mobile on Monday.
Rumor has it that the old Sambo's supposed to be on stage
25 medical abortions. Plan for it now.
Well, let me.
And then they said be offering this at the DNC, and they said although they said the mobile ban would promote abortion and attract media attention.
I was sharing my watermelon, but you weren't here.
Jimmerat.
Tell him that.
They can't hear you, Lady Che.
Yeah, which it isn't. Okay, but at the same token, those
you know, like the Democrats are turning it into a virtue.
On a blog talk.
They're trying to
Sarge, Sarge, so
Yes,
far I'm not
exactly. El
disagreeing
Sambo
with
is the devil.
anything.
They're the most
that
evil
you
political
said.
party in the
Exactly,
history
that's
of the United States. I think it's even worse than slavery, what they're doing.
Sarge, you want to know something? You know what? I'm going to agree with
And
you
it's
on that.
Democrats
It is
again.
worse. Okay, but hold on, Sarge. The worst form of slavery is to
I
have
got
the
a phone call.
bondage of the mind. You got to get the chain
My
off
phone
your
is
brain. This is what Carter G. Woodson said about the miseducation
So
of the
abortion is a
Negro.
slavery, Shabaka. The
Wait on my
object
best
of
friend.
slavery was to kill the slaves.
Good
You can't get any
best
work out of them. The object of abortion, every time it's successful, it ends the human life. They're not even the same. They're
Right.
worse. Abortion is worse.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, abortion is a controversial issue. You know what I'm saying?
It's evil.
I don't want to call in just to talk about my watermelon.
Okay, Sarge. I'm sure that there will be those that will agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Hold on, Shabaka. Shabaka.
Yeah.
You gotta hit Sarge with something
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. Damn, I can't remember how it goes now.
What's the
I
matter?
just had it in my head. What do you say? What do you want me to tell him, Lady Che?
Tell him I'm eating a whole watermelon right now.
Oh my God, Lady Che says she's eating a whole watermelon right now. Oh, can't no man tell a woman the time and place when to have one. What is it? Damn it!
Can't no man tell a woman when and where to have a baby.
Okay, that is a controversial subject that Sarge brought up right there, and it is one worth talking. Now, keep in mind, Sarge, Margaret Sanger, who came up with Planned Parenthood,
all right,
she had stated pretty much
Sarge,
that Hillary Clinton.
Did you hear Hillary yesterday? Hillary was on stage yesterday, Sarge. Sarge, your mic is unmuted, Sarge. Sarge, your mic is unmuted.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had myself on mute. You know, I do mute myself when I start talking.
Wow.
Get any background noise.
Okay.
But yeah, I saw the lying wench. She's lying just as much as she ran until down 16, if not more.
That's right.
Okay, now Sarge. Okay, all these scrubs that they getting ready to show up here. You got Elmer Fudd. Okay, you're gonna have Kamala.
Horse piss drinking walls.
Okay, you're gonna have old Sambo. Yeah, you're gonna have old Sambo up there, and then I'm seeing that guy
the old Sambo
there in the audience. Everybody up there taking taking pictures at this quote-unquote historical event. Now, my question is Kamala going to come out here with tennis shoes on again?
Oh, my God. She's going to have her Chuck Taylors on.
What artifice she's going to try. I don't know what sort of artifice she's going to employ to try to make her look she's a genuine human being. But you know what? They're all going to fail, like a little Doritos stunt the other day, and all the other little clown show things.
So what is your boy the Dunk going to do?
Because he actually has something in common with ordinary people.
Sarge, what is your boy the Dunk going to do? Because he's literally tanking his own campaign.
We're talking about the Democratic National Committee right now, I thought.
Yeah, we are. But we are
okay, Sarge.
Want to bum on your boy.
I can tell you if you want me to.
Yeah, what's going to happen on September 18th?
No, cuz you wouldn't even let me have
think about it for a minute. This administration, the Harris-Biden administration, is talking about how they're going to rescue the middle class. They're going to save us from high prices. Like they ain't been in office for over 3.5 years.
Exactly, that part. So.
This is the most amazing thing imaginable. They're going to save us from all these. This fool, I watched this fool Harris just the other day get up there in front of the public and start a laundry list of everything that's wrong. High prices, inflation, can't buy houses, the rent's too high, they got illegal aliens all over the place, and they're acting like they didn't have anything to do with it.
Exactly. So how they gonna solve a problem that they caused?
And then keep in mind
what they are willing to say and do. Like we literally have no memory. Like we have the memory of dogs.
Okay, now, Sarge, you're going to have the great Governor J.B. Pritzker speak tonight.
Oh, don't even say his name to me.
Okay.
Okay,
Sarge, it would be a wonderful thing to see the Chicago police go out there and beat his ass like they did Dan Rather. And then also, too, ladies and gentlemen, I'm correcting myself on an error. It's because I made an error online, so I'm correcting my error. Just like in the military, there's no error in correcting yourself.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, man.
The
We
statement
should
that the
money,
last
brother.
time the Democratic National
Oh
Convention
my
was held in
God!
Chicago was
Your boy Chuck
1968.
Schumer
I
speaking
was
right
wrong.
now, lady.
Okay.
I'm at the beach. I'm going my boy.
Okay, the last time they had it was 1996. Now, Sarge,
I'm
since
sorry.
I got you on the air, you know the one and only Mr. Phil Donahue, man,
Yeah, I love
in
me
his
some
golden
Chuck
heart
Schumer.
now. Phil checked out
Chuck
at the
Schumer
age of
speaking right
88. Now, Phil Donahue, as you know, Sarge, on his show, he had the
Go to
greatest
Black.
heavyweight boxing
Oh, man,
champion of
hold on,
all
Revelation.
man.
time.
I only got a hand and a half to work with over here. Hold on a second.
He has had Minister Louis Farrakhan. He has had Method Jesse. And what is your opinion on the passing of Phil Donahue?
Well, I got to say this about old Phil. He was a doctrinaire liberal truth, but he wasn't insane. You can always speak to as long as you're not insane. It doesn't matter if
you leave Phil Donahue alone. So
old Phil, one thing about him, he did bring on opposing points of view.
yeah,
He did not enter, usually, not always, but most of the time, he did it with an eye toward eliciting the point of view of the other side.
Yeah.
He wasn't insane. He wasn't a vindictive, unduly vindictive or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to kind of respect the way he ran his operation. So I'm kind of miss the old guy passing. But
did you ever go see him in Chicago? Did you ever go see him when he was in Chicago?
He really started the modern talk show genre.
Yes, he did.
He really is a progenitor of what you and I are doing right now.
Yep.
He was a progenitor of it all, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, Sarge. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, really loved it when Sister Soldier got up there and roasted half the people up there. He had, Cornell West, Sharon Pratt, Tony Brown, and that was a good show, Tony Brown's Black Journal, you know. And,
watch it all the time.
And yes, Sarge, and I got my Lerone Bennett right here, so we can go over facts. And yes, they need the reparations, and I really do not give a good flying damn about who opposes it. Reparations is a debt that is owed. Okay,
that's
it's
right.
not a handout. It's not sitting at a lunch counter begging a white man for a cup of coffee. It's trying to
Internet still good. They got these goddamn TVs. Yeah. Sorry, y'all, I got disconnected. Sorry, Vodka. Uh-oh. I think the direct connect ended. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. I'll get it back up. What the hell? Not let me direct connect back in. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Shabaka was going in about the Montgomery Broad. Come on. Okay.
I'm looking at right now, Van Jones.
Oh my God, Van Jones is up there now. Oh my God.
Yeah, and he's got Casper with him up there. He's got Anderson Cooper up there.
I gotta go, man. I need to go. I need to go watch some TNC.
Man, man, at that trip there in
Revelations. They're gonna leave.
Honestly,
I need you in the studio.
Now, Sarge, what do you got to say about that, Sarge?
Yeah, because the internet.
Can't hear
in the studio.
I really kind of pleased to see that
You know where you could have gotten real good internet at, but you're supposed to stay over there.
He said peace to all. Oh, hey, twins. Twins in the building.
I think there are a few things of a bit more significance that happened before and since.
This watermelon, though.
You're throwing
Another half is
okay, but down there in the great state of Alabama, where you had old frogs, segregation, yes, and that's segregation, that's
I'm in my full effect. It was a nice.
Oh Lord, Sarge.
Acting the fool.
Yeah, they were drunk after the fool.
After hours.
I'm not saying it wasn't racial. That's what he said.
Okay, Sarge. The black community came together and they beat the shit out of Malcolm, old granddad,
in the building.
Okay, IW Harper. You see what I'm saying, Sergeant?
I'm always gratified. I am gratified, Shabaka.
Yeah,
in any community put
sorry for the technical
drunken miscreants in their place. I wish community would do a lot more about that. All the gangbangers and rowdies
I'm back
in the middle of the street, taking over the whole city all the time, and after the damn.
He could have put his old lady to sleep and then went to go do it, but no. Jerry Jesse.
Sound like Shabaka singing Green Acres is the place to be.
Yes, you hear what I said?
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry.
And they do it day
we got a caller.
day after day after day after day. Weekend.
They got the hand raised. Is this you, Tave? We got an unknown caller, Shabaka.
Hey, she about to get on your black job.
And they never done it since.
Get on your black job.
Shabaka.
They both the words of
Just get on his black job.
We need to get a few of our people's minds right.
Shabaka, we got an unknown caller. They got their hand raised.
Okay. Let them press one and he get up.
Unknown caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
But
Your mic's unmuted. Which one you calling
There's
from?
a powerful newsroom happening here and here. A lot of talking over each other.
okay. Okay, I'm right here in the service. Like somebody's trying to come ahead there and make a comment. Okay, but first let me just show.
Oh, it's Brother Michael.
Oh, hey, Michael, how are you?
Sorry, UK brother.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Hey, how you doing, Brother Michael?
My brother, sister. Really, you know, Donald Trump wants to free all the felons, and basically what happened in January 6th, He wants not on his immunity. He wants to say he's above the fucking law, and then he wants also to free other people. What the fuck is wrong with him? Shit.
Okay.
Let Sarge explain, because that's his boy.
Crazy.
Dude, the way he said it was so
crazy. Okay, it's because I'm looking at all these jokesters up here. I'm looking at Bernie Sanders up here.
Oh my God, Bernie Sanders up there now. Oh yeah, he is. Oh hell no! To hell with you, Bernie Sanders.
I gotta go, man. All the
Bernie Sanders. Okay, Bernie Sanders did participate, Michael, in the civil rights movement. Now the thing is, you have to understand, Michael. You hear the truth from the form. Okay, you had the civil rights at the Black Empowerment era, which are two different movements. Okay, they try to say all the civil rights is because they never want to recognize, the drive for black self-determination.
Okay, are alive right now.
That he's right about. You got all these actors who sit up there and want to be more, how should I say, sympathetic to the European as opposed to their own people. Because as you know, Michael, you have colonialism and you have neo-colonialism. The neo-colonialism, the neo-colonialism is where the chain is on the plane. Dr. King modernized him after Mahatma Gandhi, who referred to black people in Azania as Kafirs. And that coexist
those are Kamala people
in the United States.
Those are Kamala Harris's people.
To mention that.
Those are Kamala Harris's people.
People love that old white man.
Negative things came from the past.
Hell with Bernie Sanders.
We should not call.
Remember he said reparations wasn't feasible?
Vermont, like, hell yeah, Bernie Sanders up there.
Because
what else he got is wild.
Very bad.
You're right. No, Michael, you're right. No.
He should be ashamed of himself endorsing Kamala Harris. Are you serious?
First place, okay. Well, first place, I'm going to quote the words of the former world heavyweight champion that he rests in power, Muhammad Ali. Bluebirds, they were bluebirds. Blackbirds, they were blackbirds. Redbirds, they were redbirds. Whitebirds, they were whitebirds. Hey, man, I love that guy.
I got all my bars.
Now, with Sarge vehemently displeased with the United States does not want to recognize the atrocities that committed against African peoples, you see what I'm saying, in its history. Sarge, I know you're there. We're getting ready to argue, Sarge. We're getting ready to argue. We're getting ready to say ding.
Again.
I know, it's ridiculous. They got the Holy Spirit or something.
They're already getting off on the wrong foot. That's not what I said.
Okay, Sarge. I did not
gonna start
say
speaking
Sarge
in tongues
was
next time.
against
No. You said Sarge.
Oh, they passing out checks left and right. Oh yeah, to everybody but us.
And I never said that. In fact, I say the United States has readily acknowledged its past sin of slavery over and over and over, maybe 100 million times.
How did they do it, Sarge? Now tell me, Sarge.
Here's what the distinction is, Shabaka. They do not think they have any legal or constitutional obligation to give you today money for it.
Sarge, let me tell you this here, and I want to make this perfectly clear.
Lies. Lies.
This shit sound like old robotic shit there. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna continue. Almost rotten watermelon. I'm working through it. I'm working through it, cuz. I'm working through it, cuz. Help me through it.
It's about paying money for it. to people who did not experience it.
Shut up, Bernie Sanders.
Every time that I did that murdering ass Los Angeles police department in my youth, part of it. Why? Because William H. Parker, who was a prejudiced, downright hateful son of a bitch, okay, who derogates, probably.
Yeah,
you see, Sarge,
you say that we gaslight because we said that Kamala didn't get selected in the primary.
Of the same coin,
she didn't.
And what they're doing,
they didn't vote. Okay, let me try this again, y'all. I'm going to direct connect back in. While we're waiting, though, I'm going to put this stupid ass DNC on so y'all can
While
see
we're
what I'm
waiting,
talking about.
can we talk about me and this motherfucking watermelon?
Hold on, Lady Terry. Look.
No. There's powerful nigger drum going on right here. Nigger tea.
Chuck the billionaire class.
I thought the chicken and jumped in my food. It was a real Highlander event.
My fellow,
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
60% of people live paycheck to paycheck.
Shout out to Bob for Black Light
The top
Revolution.
1% have never, ever had it so good. And these oligarchs tell us we shouldn't tax the rich. The oligarchs tell us we shouldn't take on price gouging.
Well, that ain't all me, young man. Not at all. I can't tell where it's getting bad, but I can tell it started to taste like dish soap. I don't know. Just the only reason you want me in here to hold the show down. I should just trade up right now. See how much of a valued member I am of the crew. Just somebody come look for me. Probably catch me in the chat like, oh, get over here, fucking Brandy. Hold our show down. We need you. Always needing a motherfucker. And I'm like, you see what I'm talking about? It was like a balmy 100 degrees outside. My brother turned on the light. Caught me eating the watermelon. I was like, hey man, I said, let me get that watermelon in the fridge. I don't know how to cut the watermelon. He's like, look, check it out. Took that shit out. And I said, well, we got any plastic spoons up in the kitchen? He's like, no, cuz here, eat this. I was like, okay. I felt the quickening go through my hands. He said there could only be one. He did say that. Let's crack them. Now that they're not here, let's talk about stuff. That's my prediction real quick. Kamala's getting in the office. Trump done fucked off the white money. Oh, mudblood Nick Fuentes done pulled the funding back. Oh, shit. Never mind.
What are you talking about? Oh, my
I was like, now they ain't here no more.
Supreme Court decision.
You caught me. I was like, oh, shit.
And move toward public funding of elections.
Because you caught me over there telling me.
Damn, it's 103 in Houston.
Let me
today.
tell you.
God,
it was
damn. The humidity, or that's not including the humidity?
The rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all people as a human right, not a privilege.
I'm just really sure for you right now. 103.
We need
to
raise the minimum wage to a living wage.
Oh, hell no. 118. Oh, hell no.
We need to
I
pass
can't do
the
it.
PRO Act
I can't do
so
it.
that workers can organize together.
118 heat index. Hell no.
I'm gonna get
Gain
my
the decent pay and benefits they deserve.
Hell to the
We
no.
need to strengthen
hope you
public
got AC.
education.
Hey, look, I only called Jesse for help
Teachers'
towards the end
salaries.
of the day when I felt like I forgot to put
And make sure that every American, regardless of income, receives the higher education he or she needs.
Red lid, bro. Red lid.
We need to take on
Shabaka.
Big Pharma
Shabaka.
and cut our prescription drug costs in half
Shabaka.
so that we no longer pay any more than other countries.
Him, Sergeant Michael are on a whole
Joe and Kamala made sure that no senior in America pays over $35 a
Oh,
month.
okay. I'm
for
glad you took
insulin.
off today, twin. Oh my God.
We need
I hope
to
you got
make
AC
sure
in
that
your house.
reality is true
Wesley
for
was
every
inside.
American.
And I was outside just enjoying the sun. Like
I was
I
outside
look
too.
forward to working
he wasn't
with Kamala
outside
and
that
Tim
long.
to pass
I was outside
this
long
agenda.
enough. It was 95 degrees.
And
today.
let us be very clear.
I'm pretty sure I got
This
something
is
on my
not
back.
a radical agenda.
I'm pretty sure.
But let me tell you what a radical
Fair use
agenda
to
is.
For
And
Shout
that
out
is
to-
Trump's
shout out to,
Project
criticism,
20.
Shout out to
research, teaching, scholarship, education.
At a time of massive income and wealth inequality, giving more tax breaks
shout out
to
to Black Lives
billionaires
Matter.
is radical.
I kind of caught it
Putting
today.
forth
and
budgets to cut
if I would have
Social
waited
Security,
any longer, it might not be-
Medicare, and
it might not
Medicaid
be-
is radical.
The hell with you,
this
Bernie
point.
Sanders.
Letting polluters destroy our planet is radical. And my friends, we
I will
won't
highlight the
let
moment, but I'm
that
not
happen.
Shabaka, SARS. Can y'all hear me? Bernie Sanders is speaking right
Fellow
now.
Americans, in the last 3.5 years, working
Can I go
together,
now?
No.
we
the
have
internet
accomplished
unstable.
more than any government since FDR.
I want to go watch fucking Walking Dead and
But
I don't know what else. I
much
do on my own.
Oh my
thing.
God.
remains to
Just
be
watch
done.
the DNC. That's enough Walking
We
Dead for you.
must summon the courage
Ooh.
to stand up to wealth and power and deliver justice for people at home
Hey,
and
We
abroad.
lost brother Michael, and Bernie Sanders is
Abroad.
speaking right now. Shabaka.
We must end this horrific war in Gaza.
Bum. Jesse.
Yeah.
Bring home the hostages and demand an immediate
Fauci for prison.
ceasefire.
The hell with Fauci. Fauci for prison.
Oh my
Bernie
God.
Sanders is speaking right now.
At home right here. We must take on Big Pharma, Big Oil, Big Ag, Big Tech,
Well,
and
Bernie
all the
Sanders
other
is speaking
corporate
right now.
monopolists.
No,
whose
Bernie
greed
Sanders is speaking now.
is denying progress for working people. On November
Oh, he
5th,
spoke before.
let us elect
Okay, so
Kamala
after
Harris
J.B. Pritzker,
as our
it's
president,
Bernie Sanders.
and let us go forward to create the nation we know we can become. Thank you all very much.
No, thank you, Bernie Sanders. The hell with you. You said reparations wasn't feasible. The hell with you, Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie. The hell with you. Just
Feel that burn.
Please welcome Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker.
Oh, okay, J.B. Pritzker. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay, so J.B. Pritzker is after Bernie Sanders.
Fellow Democrats Welcome
fellow
to
Democrats.
Chicago.
He said, fellow Democrats, welcome to Chicago.
Great American city in a proud blue state. Our patriotism was formed in
I'm not
frost
voting no
and in
damn
fire,
Democrat, Sarge.
and in the steel we forged
Yeah,
to
fat
survive
boy.
both.
He is a big
Our
man.
love of country has
Sarge,
been a tapestry
you're
of
preaching to the
faith
choir.
that
We don't vote
weaves from
Democrat.
Abraham Lincoln reuniting a house divided to Barack Obama declaring blue states and red states.
I don't have to write in
make
Cornell
one
West because he's on
United
the ballot in
States.
my state, Sarge.
Now, Illinois' presidential pedigree is unmatched. And given that Vice President Kamala Harris spent some of her early life right here, I speak for the entire Illinois delegation when I say we claim her too.
Shut up, J.B. Prisker. Oh, my God.
Now, one president we will never claim is the con artist the Republicans nominated in Milwaukee last month. Donald Trump once called Chicago embarrassing. To quote a great Chicagoan who won 6 world championships on these very grounds, we take that personally.
Those
I
are
had to govern
bars.
for 2
He said
years
the only
while
way
Trump was
Kamala
president.
as a
Let me
citizen
tell
is she
you
got
what's
crawled back into
embarrassing.
her mama's womb.
In Illinois, we
and
passed a
become
massive
citizen all
bill to
over
fix
again.
our roads and bridges. When Donald Trump proposed his own plan, he turned right around and called it stupid. We eliminated the grocery tax.
No, you didn't. That's a goddamn lie.
Donald hasn't been in a grocery store since his first bankruptcy.
Oh my God. These motherfuckers. all they got
Illinois
is
invested
orange
in
man
clean
bad.
energy and the jobs it
No
brings.
policy.
Donald
No,
claimed that
what they gonna do
windmills in
about
the ocean
nothing.
made the whales a little batty.
Orange man bad and abortion.
During COVID, we supported small businesses and jobs. And Donald told us to inject bleach.
They're trying to make it seem like that place is filled up.
Donald
It's a
Trump
bunch of empty
thinks
damn
that we
seats,
should trust him
like
on the
TD said.
economy because he claims to be very rich. But take it from an actual billionaire.
Wow.
No, he's
Trump
lying
is
out his
rich
ass,
in
twin.
only one thing: stupidity.
There's you, J.P. Prisker.
Now, I meet with business leaders all the time, and there's one universal thing they all need: people. They need more workers to
laying
fill
it
all
out.
the jobs they
All
have.
the things that we
But
created.
the anti-freedom, anti-family policies of MAGA Republicans are driving workers away. Here's the thing. Americans don't want to be forced to drive 100 miles to deliver a baby.
What are you going to do about these illegal immigrants, J.B.
abortion
Prisker?
law shut down the
That's running
maternity
amok in
ward.
your state.
Americans want the hope of giving birth through IVF, not the fear that it might be taken away. Americans with LGBTQ kids don't want them
Oh my God,
facing
who gives a
discrimination
fuck?
at school because the state sanctioned it.
Oh my God.
Americans
Ain't nothing for black
want to
people.
go to their
Ain't no
neighborhood
policy.
grocery store and not have
Ain't
to
nothing.
worry about some random
burgers.
guy open carrying an AR-15. Americans don't want their kids to be taught in history class that slavery was a jobs program. And if Americans are black
Oh
or
my
brown,
God,
they want to
black or
get
brown.
promoted at work without being derided as a DEI hire
Oh my
for the
God.
sin of being successful while not white.
They're not going to talk about we're not going to talk about reparations.
Let's be clear. It's not woke that limits
Yeah,
economic
like-
growth.
No
It's
policy
weird.
discussed. None.
None.
And these
Not
guys
one.
aren't just weird, they're dangerous.
Democrats are for lower taxes and higher wages, less inflation, and more business growth. We just think it's wrong to craft those policies for Elon Musk and not for everyday working people.
Oh, Lord. Now they're talking about the
That includes a secure retirement and good health care. We think the government should help you prosper, not police who you're sleeping with. More than anything, Democrats want economic policies that are kind, not cruel.
What policy?
But Trump chooses cruelty every time. After all, everything he's achieved in his own life has been by hurting someone else.
Oh my God.
Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, well, they've spent their lives lifting people up,
lifting who up?
not pushing them down.
Who the hell have they been lifting
They know
up?
that a White House that leads with kindness looks at someone who is struggling and sees not what they might cost society, but what they might create for it.
That's not the same thing as lifting somebody up.
Wait, are you going to narrate the whole thing?
Americans want policies that give every American a chance to make it to the middle class. They want to grow small businesses, and Democrats want to cut taxes for everyday people.
Not one policy, cuz.
More than anything, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz want a country where we can all live with a little serenity.
Oh my God.
The serenity that comes with a balanced checkbook, an affordable grocery bill, and a housing market that has room for everyone. And if there's one thing I know about Donald Trump, he's not bringing anyone any kind of serenity.
Oh my God.
We have a choice, America, between the man who left our country a total mess and the woman who has spent 4 years cleaning it up.
I can't tell.
And I think it's time we stop expecting women to clean up messes without the authority and the title to match the job.
Oh my God. She was the border czar. She didn't do nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Vice President was a good title for Kamala Harris, but you know an even better one? President of the United States of America.
Hell no.
Let's go get him.
Let's not get him.
Somebody's smoking that good crack.
I mean, that's a crack pipe down, guys.
I mean, that's a good crack. Like,
please welcome former chair and CEO of American Express and current chair and managing director of General Catalyst, Ken Chenault.
Oh, hell no. Another Sambo-ass Rambo nigga.
My fellow Americans, for 17 years, I ran American Express.
Oh, my
one
God.
of the greatest
American
companies
Express
in this country. America has thousands of great companies, more than any other nation in the world. And that's not by accident.
Yep.
The United States is the best place in the world to do business because of the values on which our country was built. Democracy, the rule of law, free and fair elections, the peaceful transfer of power. As a business leader, I have seen firsthand why democracy is so important. Democracy provides the foundation upon which American business and our economy depend. Character and values matter.
He don't think he's
in
gonna get
business,
the bullet.
nothing is more important than trust. In America, we have to trust our president will protect democracy. We have to be certain they'll follow the law and serve the nation, not themselves. Business requires stability and certainty that our democracy will endure.
What democracy?
Our economy
talking about?
And democracy are tightly linked.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Both only grow stronger when Americans, despite our differences, are willing to work together. At this moment, when our politics pits one group against another, that's what's remarkable about Kamala Harris. She is for all Americans.
It's that black one.
She understands it's possible, in fact necessary, for a president to be both pro-business and pro-worker.
Oh my God.
Kamala Harris understands that government must work in partnership with the business community.
Oh my God.
She knows that a market-based economy needs a strong and effective government. Kamala Harris understands that we need to help entrepreneurs turn good ideas into thriving companies. That we can create good-paying jobs by helping manufacturers expand.
Yeah.
I remember what he said. I remember you said that.
Sarge. Okay, because Morgan Freeman gets up here and says that he's an American.
We tuned in at the wrong time, man.
Then
I was waiting on Sambo sticking up there. That's what I wanted to know.
Look, I don't despise it, but I don't like the idea of ghettoizing Black history. Black history is
okay.
That's why I study it.
Sorry. Black history is not ghettoized.
America.
Black History Month is the ghettoization of Black history.
Oh my God!
American Express cut him off
I didn't say Black history is
$1,000.
ghetto. I said Black History Month is literally the ghettoization
I believe the
of
twins.
Black
Fuck
history.
them.
Fuck them.
That's what I said.
I never could get nobody out of it.
Because Sarge, I remember in the 4th grade, in the year 1968, our school teacher, man.
Have the assembles come up yet?
No.
Still just sample around on it.
School policy or what have you. But you made it a point to teach us of our
Trump is a criminal. Trump is a criminal.
Did she devote 1 month to it? Did she devote 1 month to it? She teach it year round.
Okay, unfortunately, she did not teach it year-round, Sarge, just because she had parameters that restricted her from doing it. But they're going to sit up there and tell us about a white raping slave trader named George Washington. They're going to sit up there and tell us about another white raping slave trader, Thomas Jefferson. They're going to sit up there and tell us about these other white raping slave trading pedophiles.
Wait, Shabbat. Beyond my knowledge, what you see.
I'm not going to do nothing specifically for Black people. No, I got the clip. I got the clip, Lady Tay. Oh, you were only 18, so?
1 month a year, too.
I'm bastards.
I got to teach other things other than being
I don't ghettoize Black history. Black history is as much a part of history to me as is World War II, the Great Depression, or the westward expansion, or any other.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people.
Sarge, hold on. You forgot, some other elements of so-called Black history. The history of Her Majesty Queen Zinga, who told them damn Portuguese, you fools came up here and says you colonizing.
Every day of the year.
In other words, like the great history, Sarge, of Jomo Kenyatta with the Mau Mau, such as the great history of West Africa, where they were getting rid of the colonizers. You see what I'm saying? See, Sarge, we are not the same, Sarge. I do not have that level of self-hatred within me. Now, Mac 285 here says Morgan Freeman is a coon. Right on, Mac 285. And you right, Mac 285. That's what the Ethiopian goddess explained.
You're too busy driving Miss Daisy.
The woman of Ethiopia, their beauty comes from God. It is the water. You see what I'm saying? And you want me to sit up here and say some 6 o'clock?
You know it's Sarge.
Symbol like Taylor Swift is attractive. As this man here is saying that the Black woman's beauty comes from God, okay? And then, Sarge, and I was saying up here on this platform these other groups of women are unworthy to carry the used tampons
is revved up. He got to
women.
let
me see some hate mail here in the room.
All right, fine.
And
right now, I got a book on my to-do read list right now.
Yes, you do. You
called
sure
Woke
do.
African Resistance, the military response to colonial occupations, edited by a gentleman named Michael Crowder. It consists of a series of
No,
stories.
you're supposed to be reading Leviticus.
Not stories, but accounts about the Ghana, Ashanti, the resistance, the Mali Tukuru.
Lerone Bennett. You're supposed to be reading Lerone Bennett right now, Sarge.
The Guinea Samori resistance, the Dahomey resistance, Nigeria, resistance in Nigeria, Ibrahimi.
I just have to get it out.
Now, I would recommend this book to you if you want to read a book about West African resistance to colonial occupation. I find it very interesting. That still doesn't change the fact that Black history is ghettoizing it to 1 month a year. That's all aspects of history. I don't think we need a Black history month.
Control every old man's
sorry. Let me put it this way to make myself perfectly clear, okay? European history is whitewashed and it's lies, okay? Just like what Michael Gazzo said in The Godfather.
Code concept for victims of racism and white supremacy. Textbook, workbook, study guide, and textbook for.
You see what I'm saying? And what it is, is that they are trying to put this agenda on us and on Black children in their formative years,
and or action,
and we are not all the same. Two horses
Sarge,
we're not all the same.
Sarge, did you read the Lerone Bennett's book yet?
Jesse, goddammit.
Which one?
I'm not in charge of the summer book reading list.
The Mayflower?
The one that Shabaka recommended that you read.
Jesse.
Well, I mean, a lot of books I haven't gotten around to reading yet. I did read before the Mayflower. Although it's been a while since I read it.
Okay, yeah, he's right about that. Lerone Bennett did write a book called Before the Mayflower, and what I got is volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Black America by Lerone Bennett. Okay. Now, also too, I want to come once again on Henry Louis Gates, who sits up here and he wants to trace his lineage, but he goes up to. No, because he's ignorant, Sarge. The man is ignorant. He's ignorant of himself and he hates himself.
A lot of us are ignorant about many things, specifically why.
Right, Jesse?
Okay, because he's going to sit up here, Sarge, and he wants to trace his lineage to the raping, the slave trading pedophile that owned his
the football game and shit. He's got to be.
I don't want to sadden him.
Now wait a minute. Now, what do you find offensive about that? The fact that he's not accurate, or the fact that he's not
virus or what?
No, Sarge, it's a combination of self-hatred with more compounded self-hatred, where this man is hopping a fence to his own gate. A white police officer comes up here and violates his so-called civil rights and what have you. Once again, when it comes to civil rights, take the paperwork, wipe your ass with it. You don't have any. And he is sitting up here playing pity pat with this race soldier who had the legal right to kill him, arguing about him climbing his own fence. I mean, if that man wanted to climb his own fence, piss on his own fence, shit on his own fence, that's his own fence. And what
you do understand the police officer investigating a report of a burglary, don't you? He didn't know who Lerone Bennett was and whether or not he owned that house.
Oh
man, why are you leaving that part of the house?
Okay, because for the simple fact, Sarge, it was none of that cop's business, and the one who went there and Sarge, you got your right hand.
Lerone Bennett forgot and locked his keys in the house. He didn't have the keys. He was trying to get into a window.
Okay, Sarge, the left hook is coming, and I'm getting ready to lay it on you.
It doesn't set me up like that.
Sarge, that
He said
was
he
his
had lots of
property.
skis in his
That man
house.
could do with it
I
what he
understand how
wanted
the
to.
cops supposed to know that.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, then what the cops should have did, okay, is went and arrested the son of a bitch who made that call, filing a false police report.
Wait a minute, what if the person who saw it genuinely thought someone was attempting to burglarize his neighbor's house?
Sarge.
Well, you telling me now you're telling me that, wait a minute. You're telling me that no one has the right to investigate. I hope somebody calls the police if they think somebody's trying to break into my house, even if it's me.
Sarge.
Oh my God.
To you,
Sarge, that happened to Skip Gates. That happened to Skip Gates.
Okay.
That show did happen to Skip Gates.
Sarge. Okay, and just like when that racist ass cop who belongs in jail facing the death penalty for murder in the first degree that shot and killed
see how you just changed the subject. Now wait a minute.
No, Sarge.
You don't want to see Skip Gates as a victim. Why don't you see him as a victim then? Of police discrimination and police racism.
Are
you literally that unself-aware?
It was a false report, Sarge. We only deal with that.
If you believe
there was no crime, Sarge.
Like Sean Grayson partner wrote.
Then you should see as the victim of police racism. But why don't you see him as a victim then?
Okay, Sarge. It's because that white cop could have shot and killed that man and placed a gun in his hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, the throwaway models that the LA County Sheriff is greatly known for, Sarge. Okay.
Planting evidence.
You know, and then this man.
So let me get this straight. So now what are you complaining? Because the police officer was discerning enough not to shoot him?
No, Sarge. What I'm looking at is the potential of how Mr. Gates could have gotten killed over
a million
some
encounters
bullshit.
with police every day in the form of arrests across the United States. A million arrests a day are made by police officers across the United States. And now you're telling me that you're supposed to have the expectation the police are going to shoot you in the process.
If you're black, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then too, Sarge, and then hold on, Sarge, to quote the words from George Orwell out of a book called 1984. Police guard, you are chosen for superior brawn and lack of intelligence, and you will be suspicious of everyone, and that includes everyone, and you will be prepared to give your life for Big Brother, the leader you have never seen. Can't hear you, Sarge. What's your rebuttal,
Where did you get that? That's not in any oath I took as a police officer. Where'd you get that?
That's from a book called 1984, written by George Orwell.
You mean like when Democrats and fascists take over? Yeah,
we already live in that. We already live in that.
Right now they haven't taken over yet, Shabaka.
Okay, I haven't said nothing about
Sarge, we already live in that.
I'm talking about
we already live in that right now.
I'm talking about Sarge, I'm talking about a brain-dead automaton, who is prepared to give his life for the leader he has never seen. You see what I'm saying? Okay, now, Sarge, answer me this. Okay, what do you think that the civil rights workers will say that marched with Dr. King, that made the ultimate sacrifice? The same thing with those in the Black empowerment era who exercised their Second Amendment rights. Gave their life for. What do you think that they would say if they would return from their graves is to talk about being all-inclusive at works with these men running around, shoving ketchup up their asses, talking about they had a menstrual cycle?
Well, I know what they think. I know what they think, man. They were conventional men of their time, They didn't even like the idea, for the most part, of women taking a leading role in the civil rights movement. You know that was true with the Black Panthers.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Don't you tell me for a minute. Elaine Brown, and what's her name? Kathleen, what's her name?
Kleber.
They were really bitching about that all the time, about the patriarchy in the Black Panther Party.
No damn patriarchy in the Black community. That doesn't even exist.
And it was rampant. Are you kidding me?
What's patriarchy?
Sarge, the women... Sarge.
Malcolm
the women
X,
were
are you serious?
Really?
Sarge. Okay, the women Sarge were out selling
Malcolm
the newspapers.
X told Betty Shabazz that her place was in the home raising her children, and he wanted to stop teaching classes in the temple.
Okay,
he did tell her that. He did tell her that.
You know what he did? And that was rampant throughout the civil rights movement.
Okay, Sarge, no. The civil rights movement was with Dr. King. You also had the Black Empowerment era.
They were very patriarchal too.
Yeah, okay, Sarge.
They were very patriarchal.
Yeah, okay, Sarge. Okay. When Gloria Steinem came up with that woman's lib shit, okay, and I've had a whole lot of black women in Oakland tell me that Gloria Steinem was full of shit, okay, is because what that was designed to do was to shatter the black family unit, to get the black male out of the household, okay, because they came here with Mr. Welfare. Everybody saw the movie Claudine, Mr. Welfare, okay, and so what it is that they forced the black male out of the home, also due to job discrimination in many trade unions, welders, carpenters, cement and masonry, auto mechanics,
But Shabaka, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
The union does not hire that kind here.
There were plenty of reasons to oppose liberal, gender-determinate feminism. They were fine to oppose that. What I'm talking about is the tendency to subordinate them to subordinate roles, even when they showed signs of leadership potential. That's what I'm talking about.
Sarge. Okay.
And you know it's true.
Sarge. What
so
is
they were very conventional when it came to doing gender roles in the mid-1960s.
Okay, Sarge. What is very true is that the United States government, okay, had placed great emphasis on shattering the black family unit to get the
they
man
were right to oppose that, Shabaka. That's not what I'm talking about.
Say, that's what I'm talking about, Sarge. Okay, about how
I agree with you. They were right to oppose that.
Okay,
they wanted to arbitrarily keep women who showed signs of leadership in subordinate positions.
Sarge, do you know how much power, man, that the African queens carried, man, on the continent before them stinking, unbathed, nasty homosexual groups came out of there? Huh?
You ain't very much sense what Huey Newton used to say about that sort of thing.
What did Huey Newton say about that, Sarge?
Man, Huey Newton put into practice a regime of male supremacy within the leadership of the Black Panther Party. The women in the leadership of the Black Panther Party had subordinate roles, even if they were appointed to official postings, like spokespeople and things like that. Not executive. There were very few executive women in the Black Panther Party. Name one. Elaine Brown wasn't one.
Kathleen Kleber was.
Kathleen Kleber. She wasn't.
Okay. And then Mac 285 says right here is that Kamala looking like a dumb bimbo. Mac 285 says real men are still alive, Sarge. You see what I'm saying? Now, also too, Sarge, is that on the continent of Africa, black women commanded a whole lot of respect. Look at Nandi, the queen mother of the Zulu Empire. Look at Nzinga, okay? You see what I'm saying? Who ruled Mutamba. Yes, and then when them stinking nasty ass Portuguese came down there and says, "Well, Nzinga, you are a colony of Portugal." Her Majesty got up there and looked up there and said, "Motherfucker, do you care to repeat that?" He did.
Wait a minute.
And Nzinga went on the warpath for 50 years.
Okay.
Understand?
I know how quickly you had to go sidestep what I just said. Did you ever read that book by Erica Huggins? The book that she wrote?
Oh Lord, who is this man?
No, I haven't read it, but I do know that Dr. Huggins.
Well, you ought to read about it. She talks about the sexism in the Black Panther Party. Sisters, women of the Black Panther Party. You ought to read it.
Sarge. Okay, Sarge. I got news for you, Sarge. I met Dr. Erica Huggins, okay?
Okay, there you go. Did you ask her about the sexism in the Black Panther Party? She wrote a book about it.
Sarge, okay. I met Dr. Erica Huggins at the 50th anniversary. And I
she
said,
wrote
Dr.
a
Huggins,
book.
Hold on, Sarge. I spoke to the woman, okay? All right, I spoke to her. And I also offered my condolences to her when her husband was killed, John Huggins, at UCLA in 1969. And guess who held the puppet strings on that there too, Sarge? You know it's your boy, the one and only John Edgar Hoover, who should have went to jail for being a damn terrorist. John Edgar Hoover, Sarge, was a practicing homosexual, getting fucked up his ass by his second in command by the name of Clyde Tolson. J. Edgar Hoover, Sarge, dared to go right straight to fucking jail for violating this hypocritical document called the United States Constitution that you uphold so vehemently. Now,
so you want to blame J. Edgar Hoover for the sexism in the Black Panther Party?
Okay, Sarge. Hoover declared the Black Panther Party public enemy number one. I mean, you got gangsters like Al Capone, Babyface Nelson, these crooks running the Democratic Convention there in Chicago, okay? But he's going to sit up there and declare them public enemy number one. It's because what did he say, Sarge? And I'm sure Dr. Huggins will agree with this. The organization, the mere organization of Negroes is a threat to national security. So which means, Sarge, if you and I had bumped out here in Sin City, okay, and sat down and had a cup of coffee, not sitting at a lunch kind of begging for it, then that there, Sarge, could be interpreted as that you and I are conspiring. Yes, it's because two or more is an organization. You see what I'm saying? Now, Sarge, if we was going down there, you know, sagging, and of course, you know the word sagging is niggers spelled backwards, oh, then you're okay. You're all right. You see what I'm saying? As long as that we get up here with this music, referring to the black woman as a B.I., you see what I'm saying? We're okay. As long as we're sitting up here talking about these Barbie doll bimbos like Taylor Swift, oh, well, that's the epitome of beauty, a 6 o'clock shaped, blonde-haired savage talking about that there is the symbol of beauty. Sarge. Come on, man.
Okay, I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to tell you
Sarge.
I'm going to tell you what.
Sarge.
I'm going to tell you what. Okay. I mean, I know you like to go on and on with this because, I mean, you spoke on
now, Mac 285 is talking about Chellum, Sarge, and Mac 285 is laughing at you, Sarge. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, he left and then he came back.
Comment, man. Look, the chat room is for the purpose of callers making their comments, and he's got a right to comment like everybody else is in the chat room.
Yeah, he does. You know,
and
I'm not
you
mad
know,
at Mac 285.
And then, by the way, you know, I was married to a black woman for almost 25 years, 26 years, and she took a backseat to no woman on God's green earth when it came to physical attractiveness and sex. I mean, none. She hardly wore any makeup. She wore her hair natural 80% of the time. She was stunning. She was sexy. She was charming, and she was smart. Nobody's got to tell me what a woman, but a black woman is and can be. I worship her like no other woman, and no other woman could ever take her place in my mind. But let me tell you something.
Okay,
Black woman ain't the only woman on earth with her attributes. I don't give a damn what you say.
Sarge,
it's not true.
Man.
As a matter of fact, well, I'm not even going to say that. I'll tell you this much. I know it's not true from personal experience. And I'm not saying that any of these other women I know are comparable to my wife, because I don't think any woman on the planet is comparable to my wife, but she's gone. And since she's gone and other women are here, I can readily see their natural attributes could be considered every bit the equal of hers.
Sarge.
So you gotta stop with that nonsense.
No, Sarge, I'm talking real sense here, okay? And then also too, Sarge, you ever heard of a place called Frederick, Hollywood, man?
Of course, who hadn't heard of that place?
Okay, and it's up there where
even though I like to look at some of the women,
everything. Okay, hold
on,
I
like to look at some of the women.
Okay, Sarge. Only thing I can say about that is this: as they call Hollywood, which is Tinseltown, okay, all right, which it is, because everything there, Sarge, is an illusion. And Brother Trey knows that I did a live feed from Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood on Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? And I had told them, and I told the viewers, Sarge, that I don't own the copyright to none of this bullshit out
We're bringing
here.
out the Asians now, y'all. The Asians is coming out now.
Shabaka, I got news for you, Shabaka. I do not consider Frederick to Hollywood to be the epitome of womanhood of any type, okay? So I don't look at Frederick to Hollywood for my idea of what is the apogee of feminine beauty. I just don't.
Okay,
now, if you want to hold them up that way, fine. Don't expect me to go along with it, because I'm not.
Okay, Sarge. Hollywood is a section of the city of Los Angeles, Sarge. And
that I largely reject.
Okay, hold on, Sarge. It's because it's not going to be no Hollywood Police Department that's going to come arrest you, Sarge. It's going to be the Hollywood Division of the Los Angeles Police Department that's going to arrest your ass. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. And I'm just making that perfectly clear for our listeners who ever go out there to Southern California, you want to go to Hollywood, I'm just letting them know what they're going up against. Okay. Now, Sarge, Hollywood itself was built on bigotry. Okay, look who brought you the Amos and Andy. Look who brought you the Jigaboo movies. Look who brought you that brain dead ass scratching Negro, Uncle Remus. Zip-dee-doo-dah, zip-dee-dee-day. I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. Yes, Hollywood, USA. Yes, see. And then also too, Sarge.
We went from that to gangster rap, and who was largely doing gangster rap? Oh, I know. It was the Jews in Hollywood. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Sarge, glad you brought it up, because that's exactly
gangster rap was a bigger parody than Uncle Remus was.
Okay, hold on, Sarge. Hold on. Okay, and then off of research that I've done with those in the rap industry, these men and women were told that they had to make derogatory comments about the black community, about black men, about black women, and what have you. Otherwise, man, their records wouldn't be made. Go see a movie called Straight Outta Compton. You see what I'm saying? That was filmed.
And they had no choice but to go along with it, huh?
Sarge, okay. And they did have to go along with it until a strong black woman, okay, who used to sing mainly music written to her for her by a white man by the name of Burt Bacharach. Ms. Warwick, the one and only Ms. Dionne Warwick, she invited the rap guys up to her place, up to her mansion, you know what I'm saying? And she had all them thugs in. I'm sure she had her security. And she had told them all, which one of you want to refer to Ms. Warwick as a bitch, okay? And so what she did after she made her point, she sat down there and she started talking to these young men, because it could be a very, very positive instrument to uplift the black community. Now, here's something that's some great news. great news, real great news. I saw this here on Facebook, where now this is out of Brother Paris's generation now, Sarge. This is past you and me. Okay, well, they had battle raps. So there's one young white fella gets up here and says, well, you guys use the word, and I'm going to say the word nigga, bam! Immediate right cross straight to his mug. You know, by a brother who didn't say that. Sarge, that was beautiful. And I really wish I would have a still photo of that dude.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us, Lady J.
Around his mug, rearranging his mug. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the stuff
what do you mean?
There, Sarge, is because as the Queen Mother had said, okay, is that rap could be used as a very old, the art of rhythm and poetry, by the way, could be used as a very, very powerful method to upgrade the quality of life within the black community, to make the black community self-sufficient, okay? And then to accumulate enough power to knock that boar, you know, off of his pedestal with Stinky Bird, okay? Because that is not an African. It is a boar. It is Dutch. Okay, Mary McKeever told you that.
Okay,
Mama. I mean, I will stay in the studio, but I'm not.
But what do I know?
Yeah, just go on mute, Lady J. You don't have to leave. Just
okay, anybody still there?
Just need me for my internet,
Okay, I'm still here, but look, let's just say this. I'll put it down as a mixed bag, then. Okay, you prefer to focus on the
like 30 minutes left
of gangster rap. I prefer to focus on the fact that it did cause a great deal of chaos, or was an indicator symptomatic of a great deal of chaos in the black community, with fatherless homes and rampant, chaotic gangsterism in the streets. I look at it as the glass either half full or half empty.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, hold on, Sarge. I just want to acknowledge Ron Reck.
Okay.
Ron Reck is in the chat room. Hey, how you doing, Ron? Yeah, thank you for joining us. And
he said he was going to hit my door when he had,
you know, came back. Okay, so I was a shout out there to Ron Reck. You know what I'm saying? He's going to tell you how it is. But however, though, Sarge, is that it can be used as a positive method. Okay. Everybody remembers Sesame Street, right?
Oh, so just message me on the messenger, whatever.
Anybody remember Sesame Street?
We'll talk about that later.
Just about that. Thing on TBS.
Okay.
Yeah, on public broadcasting. Okay. So.
I'm just gonna
go and what
just go on mute, ladies.
Young one Sarge, you know, the ABCs, you know, they 1, 2, 3, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, giving them pre-learning skills to become literate.
Shabaka and Sarge.
Right.
Hold on, Shabaka. I was watching this program that Snoop put together for the kids, and I was watching my grandniece dance to her ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s and all of that. Is all wrapped out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is cute.
Okay, but was Snoop cussing in it?
No.
Oh, of course not, man.
Okay, that's great news. That's great news. Great news. Great news. Great news. You see what I'm saying?
We got a caller about here. It looks like one of them weird numbers. Let's see. 573 last 45114. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
You ain't gonna get more weirder than me, brother.
Cave.
Oh, Ron Reck. What's
Ron
with
Reck.
you, man? Ron Reck. What's happening with you?
I am a straight up freak of fucking nature. That's what I am.
Okay.
Already.
Well,
I don't care about this political bullshit.
Okay.
This political bullshit is what is bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Exactly.
It is, Ron.
The manipulation of the mind. The manipulation of the mind.
Yeah.
The
blackmail,
the blackmail bride. Let's go ahead and fuck people and keep fucking them. They like it.
Yeah.
They're too stupid to realize what we're doing to them, so we're going to keep
Oh my
on
God.
doing it. There is no way possible any person with a common sense brain could not
husband
realize
Doug speaking, y'all.
that are going on. Man.
Yeah, right when you said that, Ron Reck, Doug hit the stage.
What's up? You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right on, Ron Reck. You get no argument here. But Doug just hit the stage, y'all.
Yeah,
this shit's all planned out.
Of course it is, Ron, and I'm trying to.
That's what the gig is.
Okay, and Ron, and we're trying to.
I didn't know how to mute the channel.
Okay, well, see, Sarge, I'm sorry, but Ron, okay, just like I came to the conclusion, man, you know, about 10 years ago, these Democrats and reptilians, man, are two sides of the same fucking coin, okay? Everybody's up there, hey, let's make a deal. And America's top trader, Monty Hall. You see what I'm saying? Now, Sarge loves
Let's
the
make a
dog,
dope deal.
Yeah, exactly. Which is Sarge is right, okay. Me personally, man, I think with Dump's money, he could have got a much better deal, man, than he did with Stormy Daniels. But what do I know? Okay. Me, myself, I'm in my twilight years. You see what I mean? I did what I could, Ron, you know, to pass on to to pass on to the generations after me.
There's one element that the male species has not calculated right. Most of them have not got it. I got it, and I'm going to tell you what it is, and you'll get it, okay? Listen to me, man. There's two things in the world that control the people. It's called fear and money, right? But there's one more thing that controls men is the power of the pussy. The pussy is almighty motherfucker.
We get no argument there, Ron Reck.
They have killed, they have robbed, they have done a lot of bad things over that, man. They have, and women know.
Well, Ron, okay, to prove your point, to quote Marlon Brando in the movie that he made, man, before he was Don Corleone and Colonel Kurtz, okay, it was before he did One-Eyed Jack. He says, you know, it takes 6 guys to carry a man to his grave, but it only takes one woman to put him there, okay? Now, a friend of mine, a friend of mine, you know, from another profession, we saw some young men up here fighting over these women, right? So my friend says, look, man, if you all are gonna fight over some money, you see what I'm saying? You know, fight to get paid. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's because because what these women is going to do, Ron, okay, and by the way, Sarge, I want to say this here, too. I just want it to be known that today is the birthday of my significant other that passed away 19 years ago, okay?
Power to her.
So I, want to put that out there. Oh, absolutely.
My condolences, because I still ain't got over the death of mine, so I know how you feel about it, brother.
Sarge, and I'm not going to get over it. I'm not going to get over it. You know, sometimes I relieve my stress, man, by, present company excluded, when we get our hecklers and haters calling in and what have you. Just what makes my day when I sit up here, man, and look at these diatribes and this ignorance that go about. But however, it is what it is. Now, one thing that men folk will fight over, okay, power, money, and females, right? Okay. Now, keep in mind, gentlemen, that you got some women that get their jollies of watching men fight over. Now, here's something for you in a reverse scenario. Now, up there in Hollywood, Ron, they used to have what they would call the foxy boxing and the female mud wrestling, man. Okay. The guys would come in there, man, and fill the place up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then nobody didn't give a damn which woman won. You just want to see them big asses and them knockers jiggle, and hopefully, the damn bra come off. You know what I'm saying? But Hollywood is its own planet, you know what I'm saying? And if you ever go out there, people expect the bizarre. Now, if you want a more of a circus, then simply go to San Francisco. That place has too much money because, see, that's all what Silicon Valley is based at. Stinky Bird, Salesforce, then you got Zuckerberg down there with Facebook, and then when you get down there to San Jose, you got Google, where they want to get all up in your personal business, where they want to have artificial intelligence. Oh, you know, just fill out the app. Just fill out the app, and you don't know what kind of viruses is getting on there. You don't know how your bank account is getting pilfered. You see what I'm saying? And they got scams, shams, and more.
Cash App just have to pay out $15 million, y'all. If you got caught up in that breach.
Now here's something
you're missing the main selling point.
What's that?
You're missing the whole main selling point, man. We use cookies. We use them sweet cookies. Just so you understand it. When you click, I accept. So you accept it. You're going to bend over and you ain't going to deny. You ain't going to deny the stuff you got coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, man.
And then here's one. Now, here's one that's happening out here on the west and in Texas, I believe. And I don't know if it's got to the east yet, but you know, like when you go up to these gas pumps, man, and you put your debit card in there to pay for your gas.
They got the skimmers.
Okay, you know that they got
the skimmers
out there.
Yes, they got Lady Che like that. Lady Che got like that this month.
Then start getting in touch with somebody to get the money back, is because, see, I refuse to use those damn things, okay? Hey, I will go get cash, load up my vehicle, drive across this desert, east or west destination, north or south, I don't care. But I'm not giving you my friggin' debit card. You see what I'm saying? But it's just so much convenient and all that. Once again, pissing on your head, telling you it's rain, and trying to insult your fucking intelligence. And that should make anybody just absolutely angry. Now, there was a guy by the name of Tom Laughlin who made a film 1970, okay? And Tom Laughlin, you know, he was a Special Forces Vietnam vet, Sarge, you know, such as yourself, okay? And he had a love for his people, you see what I mean? And he would just go berserk on them, you know what I'm saying, when they would disrespect his people, you see what I'm saying? But, and I really liked the Billy Jack movies, by the way, you know, they were really good, okay? But the thing is that when you look at, when this, country, the United States built itself on, made all these treaties with the Native American people, and the U.S. government broke every last one of them. Okay, and what was that movie, man? What's this guy's name? Cole Meany, and I forgot the other actor. And they went up there to the chief of the, it was out in the west, so I don't know if it was the Sioux, I don't know if it was Dakotas or whatever, but they told the chief that he no longer owned his land. And the chief says, did you guys pay for it? They said no. But he says, but what it is, chief, that we will have our schools here, you know, to help you progress. He says, we don't need their help. You see what I'm saying? So the chief, you know, invaders are coming up to him. You see, and so the chief went on there, and although he got wiped out, but he died. You see what I'm saying? Now, once again, okay, Sarge is trying to say that it's okay for these conquerors to go up here and to violate the women's folk. That is a crime against nature, Sarge.
Wait a minute, when did I ever say that?
You said
Wait a minute, you got to cite chapter and verse when I said anything remotely like that. That it was all right to rape some women.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is stay up
I was like, damn. Sarge said that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Now, Sarge. Okay, Sarge. Okay. I have to go through the episode, Sarge. I have to pull it up, man, and I'm going to give you the name and the title of the episode, and you should be able to Google it.
Oh, no, here's what I said, because I already know what I said, and I can tell you what I said.
All right, then tell us what you said then, Sarge.
In times before there was ever an international idea of the Hague or Geneva Convention that most nations have signed on to, in times like that, even before the Treaty of Westphalia in the 17th century, it was common practice of conquest and rapine that was a common practice. That is a fact. That is not the same thing as saying it was good, moral, or proper. I know what I said.
Sarge. Sarge,
now, are you saying I said anything other than that? Because I know I did.
You said that you accepted the rapist, slave, and trading pedophile that raped your family.
I would appreciate it if you respond to my question, that you just made an outrageous accusation that I support the idea of raping women when they are conquered.
Sarge, that is an act wrong within itself, just like it is
okay. No, we're talking about what you said. I said,
and I'm sure. Okay, Sarge, and I'm sure Ron Reck will agree with me. Just like it is an act wrong within itself to take a man, to lynch him, and then to castrate him and put his private parts off in his mouth. What's up with that, Sarge?
And to seize his women, rape them, and take them for their concubines was a common practice amongst many tribes and nations. Now, do you disagree with that? Is that true historically or not?
Okay,
Sarge is right. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now hold on, Ron.
Let me bring something up to you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
Go ahead, man. All right.
I was going to...
Sarge is right.
Yeah, go ahead.
He is right in that time frame. Okay, that also goes back to the fact of rule of thumb. You know, a lot of people don't understand what that means. Does anybody know what it means? Except you, Sarge. Shut the fuck up. Anybody else know?
Okay, I'll shut up.
Refresh our memory, Ron Reck.
You know what I'm talking about, Sarge.
I know what it means.
Take down Ron Reck.
Okay, well, hang tight, man. All right. What, I'm asking everybody else. What does it mean? Does anybody know what that means? Rule of thumb. Really, what does that mean?
Okay, I know. Enlighten us, Ron.
All right, you don't know. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Rule of thumb means you cannot beat your woman without a stick thicker than your thumb.
Yeah,
that's called rule of thumb. That's what that means. Also, another thing, when you hear like you know, back in the movie, what was that one Western movie? God damn it, the OK Corral, all that shit. Doc Holliday.
Oh, you talking about you talking about wide herbs.
Right.
You talking about the herbs. Now they made several. Now Ron, you know, not cutting your wisdom, Ron, but they made several movies about
Johnny
that.
Ringo, but he said to Johnny Ringo, "I'll be your huckleberry." You know what that means? You know what huckleberry means? Don't mean huckleberry pie, bro. It ain't what it means. A huckleberry means somebody that carries a casket. That's the definition.
All right. Okay. And Val Kilmer should have got an Oscar for that role. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about
I told you very well.
He was fantastic.
See, there's a lot of words we don't understand the definitions for.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm a master of definitions. That's how come I'm so good. That's how come I'm so good in court. That's how I do so well in law, because I understand definitions. You know? And that's the sexual language you need to learn. You know. That's how that works. People don't get it. But they don't want you to get it. They don't want you to know it. They want you to be dumb. Dumb is good. Dumb is real good because you can consent. You can make a person consent and not even know they're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, but hold on,
Sarge is right about that.
I'm sorry, Ron.
But as far as rape for women,
but hold on, Ron.
Standard, no, that ain't happening. Yeah,
okay, but Ron, to prove your point even further, Dr. Huey Percy Newton had said that Dr. Newton was a man of controversy, you know what I'm saying? But that still does not take away his contribution to our history. Dr. Newton had went to court one time, and Dr. Newton had brought up there to the judge where he had stated that any law that is so ambiguous that cannot be understood by the common man is not a statute. Okay, and this was before he got hit with the big case that they got hit with there, man, when they was trying to give him the gas chamber in 1967. Okay, and then the cold part about it is that when I was sitting up there at Cal State LA, you know, in law class myself, the instructor, who was a law professor, has stated is that when they explain these laws to you, it must be explained to you in language that you understand. Okay, now let's say that I'm a street thug, right, and don't know any better, right? Okay, if the judge got up there and said, yo, homie, this statute here means that your ass will go to jail, man, if you go out there and continue with that bullshit. Okay, that's language that the street thug will understand. He's got the message clear. Now, if you got something like KAMALA, who was a prosecutor that sent a whole lot of brothers to the penitentiary there, you see what I mean? And then, oh yeah, but you see, Ron, can I tell you something? If I was Willie Brown, I would have fucked her too. Okay, because KAMALA was a beautiful woman when she was young, and you can't take that from her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she was using that money maker. That money maker, I'm telling you, she was using it. She was using that money maker when she could.
We all know how she got to her position.
It's like an old used car now. It's like an old used car's got more miles on it than a Greyhound bus. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
It's still working.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and look,
you want to stop her from cackling, stick that rod in her mouth. That's what you stop that bullshit.
Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know about that, man. I saw that dame giving me one of her big horse laughs the other day. I'll tell you, the last time I saw a mouth look like that, I saw a bit in it.
Damn. Well, but the only thing I can say about that is this, okay? Is that I'm looking at this circus Sarge coming out of where you serve the law, swore to uphold the law.
Oh,
you know
please
what
don't
I'm
remind
saying?
me. Please don't remind me.
Joe Sambo's on.
Come on, Sarge.
Michelle's on. Michelle's on, y'all.
Sarge. Okay, Sarge, to quote the words of Mayor Dale, like he told Dr. King in 1966 before he went through Marquette Park, Chicago has certain traditions. After all, it was the home of Al Capone for many, many years. Okay, Sarge, you see what I mean? These politricians, you see what I'm saying, are sitting up there telling people what they want to hear. They don't believe half the shit that they're saying. They're going out there to look good, man, to get laid at after-hour parties, man, to travel all over, make crooked deals, just like the dump, as in human shit. And I want to make that perfectly clear, by the way, to quote another crook. Now, one thing about the orange dude, he's telling you how he honestly feels. These clowns are in Chicago right now, man. This shit, man, looks like it was ripped by a sorry-ass Hollywood scriptwriter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like they ain't been in charge for the last 3.5 years.
Okay,
all these problems they're citing, it just cropped up all of a sudden, and they're going to fix the very thing they caused.
Okay, Sarge, it's
the
called
goddamn
lies.
this thing. I've seen in many a moon.
All right, man. Let me tell you guys something else, man. I was at a bar one time. I was there talking to people, you know, and this dude was telling me jokes, you know, stuff like that. And he goes, you know, that you're the biggest lies ever told. I said, no, man, what's that? He goes, the check is in the mail and I won't come in your mouth. I said, okay. That sounds cool. But I said, that's the two biggest lies ever told. He goes, oh yeah, they are. I said, no, they're not. No, they're not, friend. You want to know the two biggest lies ever told to people in the fucking world?
What's that?
It's this here, man.
What's that, bro?
I'll bring more jobs and I'll cut fucking taxes. That's the two biggest lies in the world. How many
wait a minute, Shabaka. They just got caught in the lie. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has just downgraded the jobs again by up to 1 million. Biden and Harris just lied to our faces about it 2 nights ago. Yesterday night.
Sorry. Okay,
that was misinformation from somebody else. Somebody else gave me that information.
Okay, Sarge, you'll get no disagreement from me. Okay, I mean, this stuff is political grandstanding. This stuff
but
here, man,
lie like that. You think they let you Donald Trump get away with 1/4 of a lie that big?
Sarge, okay, like I said, Donald Trump could buy the election. The man is a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm just saying, man, this is just unbelievable.
Okay, Sarge, this is why
and they knew
I'm
it was a goddamn lie.
Okay, Sarge, okay. This is why I'm glad, man. I'm in the twilight of my lifetime, Sarge, 60 plus, because I can't do this shit no more, Sarge. I used to go out and register people to vote. I used to argue with police officers. Hey, I got the legal right here to be here. Number, laws, U.S. Supreme Court decision. And you know what the damn police department told me, Sarge? If you don't get your ass up out of here with that bullshit, man, in about 5 minutes, man, I'm going to whoop your ass and take you to jail.
You know what, man? Give you an example how these let me give you an example how these one-way motherfuckers are. Now, don't say Donald Trump is lying because he said he had the best economy in the last 50, 60 years. They say, well, that's a lie. It wasn't the best economy. Because this economy had, 0.2% percentage points of a GDP growth in this quarter in 1938.
Yeah, gross domestic product.
And they'll say, see how Trump lies? Now, you say something that could be an opinion, maybe a bit of hyperbole, but certainly not a lie. There's got to be talking about one of the better economic risks. But no, these motherfuckers will flat out lie about matters of fact, literally numbers, and they don't get called on.
Okay, Sarge, and then the main one who should have got called on it was that no good 40th president who had special effects from greaser formula and crazy glue.
Yeah, you got to go back and take the time machine now, don't you? Feel like let's go Brandon Johnson saying the United States did wrong by not electing Hubert Humphrey when they got Richard Nixon instead. So that's why Chicago had 118 people shot in one weekend because they didn't elect Hubert Humphrey in 1968.
Okay, Sarge. And then the quote old tricky.
Oh, well, you sound like let's go Brandon Johnson.
I voted for
Wow. You might as well, Ron. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a damn circus, man. You might as well. You know what I'm saying? Might as well vote for Bozo the Clown.
I mean, 118 people get shot in July 4th weekend. The problem is not Chicago, or how they let the police department police neighborhoods or whatever, or not release recidivist criminals on no bail policies. No, it's because they didn't elect it's fucking 1968.
Damn, Sarge don't have a stroke, man.
Work our way up. Insane. We've got to start saying they're out of their motherfucking mind.
Okay, Sarge.
You had to be. You know what? I think.
Sarge, go smoke you some weed, man.
I used to get tired of policing up the bodies and coming to some crime scene where some motherfucker that got dispatched, and then we wind up finding when they find the motherfucker who did it a couple of months later or maybe a month later, it was some recidivist who's done major crimes before, and they let him out of jail 8 or 9 times. It's always the same story.
Okay, but Sarge, Sarge, in the great state of California, they got the 3 strikes law that was set by a governor by the name of Pete Wilson, okay? And
it wasn't Ronald Reagan?
No, Reagan, man, was the president, man. Yeah, Reagan, man, you know, he was retired, man, went up there to Ventura County, you know, where they planted his ass up there, you know what I'm saying? And then Ronald Reagan was a movie actor, Sarge, before he became the governor. Now, to prove your point even further, Sarge, and just how wacky is the great state of California is, which is only 45 miles from me here down the Highway 15, you know, you out there in the middle of it, goes to show, man, is that the political structure itself is whack. And then, as you and I agree on, Sarge, is that when the government goes whack, not only do the people have a right to change it, they have a fucking duty to change it. You see what I mean? Now, that is one of the things that Dr. Newton emphasized, Sarge, in their 10-point program. Tell me I'm lying, Sarge.
Come on, help me out, brother. Help me out.
Yeah.
Help me the fuck out of what you just said, man. Come on, bro.
Almost overtime, Shabaka. Shabaka about to go into overtime. I start making closings.
Fuck, it ain't funny. Ain't quickly. Rapidly.
Okay, got you, brother. Okay, please don't nobody hang up. We're going into overtime. Okay, Ron, I'm going to ask you to repeat that there, please. Because I'm out here driving in these streets of Sin City, man, and these people here, they're starting to get drunk. One bastard right there, no headlights on, look like he lost all his dough.
That's why they got that big police station. Looks like a McDonald's drive-thru there. Yeah, man, Vegas, I've been there. I know. Anyway, I'm an entertainer. I've been there many times.
Damn money here, man. I felt like I built this damn place over the course of my lifetime, you know. But you were saying something, man, and please repeat that, sir.
You don't even have to gamble to lose money. Shabaka, in case you realize that you're smarter, man. Come on, get programmed.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking about goblin. I'm talking about goblin nuisance. You know, people call him Gavin Newsom, but I call him Goblin because he's gay. He's a gay, he's a receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's a nuisance. He don't know what he's doing. I mean, any man is going to turn to those people, I'm going to charge you 30 cents just to roll. Just to roll.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're rolling in. It could be a fucking skateboard. It could be a wagon. But whatever you're rolling in is 30 cents a mile you're in charge to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what he said of fucking California. Because of the electric car. They're not getting no gas tax somewhere. Well, no shit. But you're getting tax money from the electric, you fuck. It just ain't as much.
Yeah, they are.
But don't that bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's jack that up too. We'll still charge people 30 cents a mile to get fucking rolling. Plus, we'll jack up a tax for electricity too. Fuck, we're gonna anyway. We fuck them in the ass.
Yes,
Michelle Obama.
I mean, look,
I don't care about that.
The last
Jesse, can I throw on some funnies while we sit here and not listen to
there is no more. They're all gone.
Exactly.
In San Francisco. There's not no magic crack nowhere in sight.
You say
So in a bunch of rest of our fucking thing. They have to. There's no way. You can't
I'm
give
listening
your shit
to
away.
Michelle.
You gotta make money. And the profit margin at McDonald's, it ain't that great. It's not. I mean, if you don't want for 10 years, you broke out. You made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it still ain't gobbling up real fast. But the problem is you still gotta buy the same product from McDonald's Corporation. The buns, the burgers, the fries, everything. Every fucking thing.
The franchise.
It goes through that building. There's shit, right. Plus, you got to pay the franchise fee of $100,000 per location per year, just for the fun of it, just to have the name. You know what I'm saying?
I have to catch the
you're right.
I go back on mute.
Selling, what's the bottom line? And they got so bad in California, man. They start telling people they'll charge you for the bag they put shit in. 15 cents a bag. If you didn't want the bag, put it handed up to you, and you pick the shit and the bids off the tray.
Yeah, and then they did to protect the environment. You see what I'm saying? And then they out there bumping the prices up. Yeah.
It's another way to fuck you out of money. It's all another excuse.
That's exactly what it is.
And that's what happened. That's exactly what's happening today. That's why it's imploding. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. Because they got some reason. They want to get everybody out of California. So once a rich motherfucker want you living in California, well, fuck, you can have that fucking shit off. You're breaking off the water anyway, so you can have that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm happy where I'm at. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the fucking Ozarks. I'm right on the Magic Fault. I hope that bitch comes up.
Yeah, and then too, Ryan, and then to prove your point even further, man, if you go to a place called Redwood City, let's see, Palo Alto, okay, San Mateo County, okay,
we got another caller.
Two bad brother Chase San Bruno, I believe.
Yeah, Shabaka, we got another caller. Shabaka, we got another caller. 743-9985. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, yeah, let him come on. Okay, and then too, but what it is though is that if they want to charge everybody taxes, the place they need to go jacking up, man, is them tech companies, man, because them trillionaires over there. You see what I'm saying? And they're not paying their fair share, but they sure definitely want you and I to pay our fair share. That's why I had to move up out that damn place, man. You know. Because it's too expensive to live there, man. It really is.
And like looking to people like me. Like looking to the Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, Joe Gibson. Well, Joe, yeah, we thought you forgot all about us, Joe. You know what I'm saying? All right, Joe, what's on your mind? We got Ron Reck, we got Brother
90
Jay,
seconds.
We got Sarge. You know, our usual, you know what I'm saying? Our usual nonconformist. Although that we disagree, ladies and gentlemen, we disagree agreeably because we're all fucking hated. Why? Because we speak against the popular version of what is true. You see, and I'm looking at this circus they got going on in Chicago, Illinois.
Michelle's on right now.
The comedy show?
60 seconds.
Rambo is speaking right now.
Go ahead, Joe.
The comedy show, right? You're talking about the comedy show in Chicago?
The comedy show, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sarge is all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? Sarge is getting no arguments from me, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joe, what happened with you in your election, man, about why you couldn't get elected?
They didn't give him.
Oh Lord, they tried getting me banned off the ballot.
Oh, like they did RFK. Like they did RFK and Cornel West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you and I have had knockout, dragouts over the years. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. You know, they shadow ban you, they shadow ban me. But I think the one man who holds it all down is our man there with that napkin holder. So you're going to have to teach me the moves on them napkin holders, brother. I'm going to tell you.
Overtime. Go on mute, Lady Shay. We're in overtime.
Please don't nobody hang up. Please don't nobody hang up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Joe, we got Ryan here with us. We got Sarge with us, and I'm up here maneuvering through this traffic of all Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, I don't get hit by no drunks. Fortunately, you know,
I was outside baking. It was 90-some degrees. Hot as hell, dude. It's hot as hell outside after like maybe 4 hours of being outside.
Joe, you know,
Finally got a sunburn, like all the way to the back where a spot where you can't control it, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
But other than that, I would.
You know what I mean?
Having a whole conversation.
And then over the course of my lifetime, I just want to say one good thing about the great state of Nevada. They do not bump you in the head and try to fuck you around on your automobile registrations right here. Gavin Newsom and Nancy Pelosi, I would love to see that damn state, man, shake off the fucking continental U.S., and I would love to see the beach right here in Sin City. I really would. You know, because I'm only like, what is it, 46 miles from the godforsaken place. Place is crazy, man. So go ahead, Joe. Come on with it.
Well, yeah, like you said, they shadow ban us. You know, Blog Talk is dwindling down. It won't be long. Your show won't be playing either, Shabaka. You know that. They're not going to fall out of the box.
Say that again, Joe. I'm sorry, I had traffic going by. Yeah, please say that again, please.
It won't be long before you won't be able to play your show because they're knocking us all out of the box.
Right.
You won't see too many political shows in prime time anymore.
Oh no, exactly, man. They're already doing that shit.
Man? Why did they do me? Why did they cut me out, man? What did I do so wrong to Blog Talk Radio to make them cut my show for the past week?
All right, so we
probably telling the truth that they don't.
I'm changing my format to Gospel Christian. I'm doing that. They want me to do that, right? They want me to change to Christian Gospel. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna change it to that, and I'm gonna talk to Jesus.
That might be the trick.
Lucifer.
That might be the trick. They flat out emailed me and said it was fixed, and I still can't do a show. So I told them shove it up their ass. You know.
Okay, now let me ask you this here, Joe. Okay, now let me ask you this here, Joe. What plan were you on, if you don't mind my asking?
I was on the old plan from years ago. I was grandfathered in from that plan that they did for the $39.95 for the 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, the silver plan. Okay.
Yeah.
It's because I was up there to the gold plan for 1 minute, man. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, too, you know, I got a couple of letters of admonishment from things of this nature right here. So, you know, what happened to the First Amendment? What happened to the freedom of speech? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you and I have had knockdown dragouts over the years, you know what I'm saying? And we pretty much had stated of how we honestly felt. Okay,
gentlemen, we need to start making our closing statements, Shabaka.
Okay, I'm going to go first, okay? I thank everybody for coming on, you know what I'm saying? Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced is doing a Cinderella episode, you know what I mean? Because we're getting ready to shut it down because we got to find us another platform. You see what I mean? Okay, so therefore, please listen to our back episodes, you know what I'm saying? And all that I ask is because we've had knockdown drag-outs on the show. If we're going to disagree, please let us disagree agreeably. And just like with me and Ron Reck are in full agreement on, with this political election or whatever, okay, it only takes, it takes 6 men to carry a guy to his grave. And it only takes one woman to put him there.
Yep.
My closing comment.
All right, go ahead, Ron Reck. What's your closing statement?
My format is changing on my show, Crazy Nation Radio. We're going to be straight Christian. Hallelujah. And bring your gift and offerings and seeds. We want everything you can bring to us on Crazy Nation Radio. And whatever you do, don't listen to the bullshit I just told you. So as long as we got this understanding. All right, we're cool.
That man is honest. Okay, now that man spoke undisputed truth.
Yeah.
At least he's honest. Okay.
All right, Tether Anchor, baby Joe. Go ahead, Joe. What's your closing?
All right, Blog Talk Radio, you could shove it. You can shove it all. And don't you dare charge my credit card.
We approve of that message. Right. Okay. Right. And has our endorsement as well.
Holy moly and everything. Please forgive this man for the words he speaks.
All right, Sarge. All right, the one and only Sarge. What is your closing statement? The one and only Sarge.
Yes, Sarge. You know, you're our closing curtain, Sarge. We know you got something dynamic to say.
Well, I'm just going to go back to the original opening justification for the show, the Democrat National Committee, and I'm going to be continually amazed by all the problems they keep citing as though they haven't been control of the federal government for the last 3.5 years. It is just astonishing to hear them talk.
Right.
You never think they were elected in 2020.
Right.
They have no control over anything that's wrong. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable. In the midst of their Moloch mobiles, giving free abortions, like I said, they plan to give 25 free abortions for people who weren't even coming to them to look for them. They worship abortion. They worship euthanasia. They worship, vasectomy.
IVF.
It's a clown show. Yeah. It's a grotesque, zombie-like clown
show. Oh, Sambo's out. Oh, shit, Sarge. Oh, Sambo just came out with Michelle.
I am enjoying it to no end.
Oh, yeah, Sarge, and like I said, man, you know, I would love to see, you know, have those commentators out there get the living dog shit beat out of them like they did Dan Rather in 1968. And they whooped Dan Rather's ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, they whooped his ass.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So thank y'all for tapping in.
Hussein and
yeah, he's on the stage now.
Right, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Obama's on right now.
I know.
The common Irish blood that he and Joe Biden share.
Oh my
this
God.
Is just too fucking much.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, and Sarge, and regardless of what you say on that, his black ass still would have qualified for the auction block. You know, man, I'm just stating a hard, cold fact.
Well, I tell you, they are really putting on the dog over there in the Democratic National Committee, man. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, the clown show.
I'm going to do 30 minutes. So, hey,
all right, yeah, we want to go on in an hour or two.
I got a show starting in a half hour, so I will talk to you all later.
Okay.
Be good.
Okay.
Ron.
As well.
Ron. See you later, Ron. Take care.
All right. So thank y'all for tuning in to
yeah, go ahead, brother Chad.
This episode of Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced, Season 9, because we're in our 9th season now, Episode 16, in conjunction with the Frontline Black News. Join us this Friday for Grand Risings with Shabaka in the Chase at our regularly scheduled time of 8 a.m. Pacific and 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central, and 11 a.m. in the East. And join us in about an hour or so for a brand new episode of the Frontline Black News, Season 4, Episode 20, Part 3 or part tray of the Frontline Black News. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all our platforms. Shabaka'S Blacc Experience Enhanced on Facebook and Twitter, now X.com. The Frontline Black News on YouTube and Facebook, and the Revolutionary Agenda on YouTube and Facebook. So peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and Black empowerment for the mile high income and illegal migrant for the city on day 2 of the Democratic National Convention. Thank you for everybody that called in. Our brother Michael, Joe Green, Ron Reck, the one and only Sarge, of course, Shabaka, and anybody else that called in that I did not mention. And shout out to Lady Chase for joining us on the StreamYard. Shout out to Mac 285 for joining us on the StreamYard.
Maybe I'll go over there and catch one of them dames dressed as an abortion pill.
Oh my God, sorry. And shout out to Twin Pyramid for holding it down in the chat like always. So peace, love, light, reparations.
You didn't see the dames out there dressed as abortion pills, did you?
Sarge, they had no policy.
About on Facebook, man, out of Chicago, saying they're giving up vasectomies and abortion pills.
That's horrible.
You see what
No, they had a bunch of women out there dressed as an abortion pill costume.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay. God damn it, Sarge.
They're proud of themselves.
All right, so what's going on with the
Okay, we're going to go out with, I'm just about to pull it up right here. We're going to go out with Tupac Shakur's auntie, The Future. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us over the years. We don't know how much longer this platform is going to be up, but we got to do something because Blog Talk is screwing us out of our money. I said it, Blog Talk. Take her.
Class action.
It's going to have to be individual, but either way, we need to screw these bastards.
Joe. Okay, Joe. I got you on the class action. We need that. Exactly. That way we could all get, say, man, about $100,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Okay. All right. We're going on your demands
quite a bit.
And then also too, so we're going out, ladies and gentlemen, a song called The Future. And this is played by Tupac Shakur's auntie, and we all know who she is, okay? And may that she get justice for the injustices that were committed against her. Night, night from Sin City. Come on, 7-Eleven, clack, clack, clack.
All right, y'all. Y'all thank y'all for joining us. We'll see y'all in about an hour, Mac. And Twin Pyramid, Frontline Black News. So I'll say y'all subscribe to Frontline Black News and the Revolutionary Agenda on Facebook. Rock Black News on Facebook and Twitter now. Hey, Puma, starting off the mile high income and illegal migrant for the city. On the east side.
That's for everybody. Well, you can have a bowl on the table and say, sit down and have some.